Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Alright, we are back for part 4 of building this Charmander. A little sick today, but I don't know. It might be a really short one. I'll probably get better by tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I was able to set up a different camera angle so that you guys can see more of the head, because last time the head went completely off stream. But I do have to stand up building this thing now. But it'll be okay. Hopefully. Alright, we're on bag number 33. Book number 6. We have 38 bags in total. So we should be able to finish it by today. I think I have to make a Pokeball as well today. Yeah, well that'll be pretty much it for this stream. Let's get started. Right now the Charmander is sideways. compared to how I usually see it. So, it might look a little weird for me for a bit, but I think I should be able to figure it out. Looking at it, this angle looks so weird. I'm so used to using my left hand for building the whole thing. I think it's not that much left though. I knew this thing was gonna be big, but this thing is pretty damn big. How's it going, Jay? Welcome on in. How you doing, dude? You got yourself a hitbox? Nice, dude. Alright, that's bag number 33. Now I'm bag number 34. Time to make the switch? Yeah, dude, if you find it better for yourself, I think it's a good time. If you're motivated to learn it and all. I have like no motivation to ever learn a leverless, so I just don't do it. You never tried it, it was just wanted to give it a shot. Just find it easier to travel with since I can just put it in my bag. Yeah, that's the main thing too. If you plan to go to tournaments and fly around and stuff like that, having a leverless is like so much significantly better. So I agree with you on that for sure. When I was traveling to Vegas for Evo, for example, and I flew, like, dude, having the arcade stick on my back and everything like that was like the most annoying shit. It was really heavy. Didn't feel good. That's like the only reason why I would want a leverless at this point. But part of me is like, I can also just drive to Vegas, so it doesn't matter too much. But like, I've been just flying to Vegas recently just because it's more convenient. At least in terms of like comfort, you know? So I just kind of deal with it for now. But yeah, if you're planning on like flying to tournaments and stuff like that, leverless is great for that reason alone. Oh, you bought a bigger hitbox for that reason? See? Cool, cool. Hi, Vivi. Welcome on in. How are you doing, Vivi? Yeah, weight's like whatever. So as long as it sits on your lap, okay, and like good enough. My roommate has a Kitsune, but yeah, I just don't have a huge interest in learning it. So like, well, whatever. Got yourself the Vitrix because it was on sale. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think the Vitrix released a new leverless recently, right? Or am I wrong? It's cool though. I mean, if you like the color and like the look, I say go for it. You can kind of see my stick's right here. Oh, they released it back in Evo? Ah. So what have you been playing recently in terms of fighting games and all? Mostly Tekken in terms of fighting games, trying out Clive. He's super fun. Yeah, I've been hearing he's been super fun. That's good. I haven't gotten the chance to try them out yet. Probably because I'm doing other things. Also, I don't have a huge interest in playing Tekken right now. So, one day maybe I'll try them, but otherwise I'm in my waiting room pretty much. Hello, Princess Jorge. Welcome on in. That's a big head. Yeah, dude. I had to move the camera up even higher, and as you can see, I'm standing now. Look at me stand. You haven't been playing fighting games in general? You've mostly been playing JRPGs. I just have to do DLC left for Final Fantasy 16 and recently got Metaphor as well. Nice, nice. Damn, you're jumping into all the JRPGs. I can't play a JRPG right now. I don't have like the motivation to finish a lot of the games I play. Like I still have to finish Zelda. I just got Elden Ring from a friend today, so now I have to play that. I haven't even bought Metaphor, but I'm like considering it too because it got like some awards at the Game Awards, you know? So part of me is like, yeah, maybe I should play Metaphor as well. Ever seen you standing? Yeah. Standing stream. Honestly, other than City of the Wolves and Sandalphon, there aren't anything in fighting game space I'm looking forward to. I don't have high hopes for Granblue at the moment. Like, the game just feels like boring to play at this point because nothing's really changed. I don't have any like close friends like playing it all the time, so like I have no reason to jump on the game myself. So yeah, that's the state of Granblue for me. I'll play it more if people ask me to, but otherwise, like, I have no reason to play at that moment. Yeah, I'm planning on getting yeah, City of the Wolves as well. Mine for Street Fighter 6. I've been enjoying Street Fighter 6 a bit more here and there. I haven't even played the DLC for Final Fantasy 16. Probably because I did get that game on PS5, and I don't have the PS5 in my room right now. It's like in the living room, and my brother-in-law's been using it this whole entire time. I don't have any interest in buying the DLC for that game either. How heavy is this thing? It's heavy. But I can lift it. I can't say how much though. I have no gauge of like how heavy it could be. So strong. I mean, pretty weak. Though I have been working out since like May, so that's nice that I've been like exercising again, but I'm still on the weaker side. Because I'm skinny and all. Drop Street Fighter 6 is your main training partner in fighting games hates the game. That's fair. Like I would be playing Granblue a lot more if my training partners were still playing the game. But it's not that they hate the game or anything like that. They just don't have time to play it. So that's simply it. If you don't have time to play it, like then I have no reason to play it myself. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just chill, you know. Street Fighter 6, I have like one person that like wants to play it more here and there, and I have been playing it with him. But we play like once a week or something like that. But like when we do play, like our sessions, they're pretty fun. I enjoy it. He didn't like the game either, and he had his gripes about the game. But when we play it and we just play like casually amongst ourselves, like we enjoy it a lot. I think that's the most important thing, right? Playing randoms is just like too much stress, unnecessary stress at times. I'm not a fan of the current state of Granblue either. I'll play it, you know, when it's friends, because then I don't care about the state of Granblue, I just play it with friends. Like, it's pretty obvious that the state of Granblue is not the greatest. Because if you think about it, right, like it's like one of the few free-to-play fighting games, and like it still has like a lower player count than like other fighting games and stuff. That just shows you how enjoyable it is. At least that's my opinion of it. But I feel like in the end, you know, when it comes to like enjoying a fighting game, when you get deep into any fighting game, it's always gonna feel like shit. The more you learn about any game, the more shitty it will always feel. This is how it is. So you have to take a different perspective sometimes. You were once told that brave counter is punishable and that I needed to get good when I was complaining about how it's interactable. Since if you spot dodge it, you're not guaranteed to punish it. Yeah, it's nowhere near punishable. You just take your turn back. Uninteractable? Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I don't like brave counter that much either. It's like an alpha counter, but like the frequency of like how often it happens is like way too damn high for me. Like if I get alpha counter like once a round, then I'm like, okay, that's cool. But if I get like brave counter three interactions in a row, it's like, whoa, chill the fuck out. But yeah, I mean it's very understandable. Like we can hate fighting game mechanics for like a bunch of different reasons and stuff like that, but in the end, like that's just how fighting games are. The more you learn into any fighting game, you're always gonna hate dealing with anything because you have to. But I'm better off like never engaging in those type of conversations. They're just like, oh yeah, like that's a part of the game. And then I call it a day kind of thing. But then again, it just boils down to the simple fact of like, I'll play it, but did something wrong. I'll play it, but yeah, I just need friends to play it, so that way it's not as frustrating for me to play. And I enjoy the game like 100 times more. That's why you take the Sage Ammo approach that all fighting games have bullshit and you have a threshold on how much you can take depending on how much you enjoy the game, and if you can't take anymore, then it's time to move on. Yeah. That's basically it. If you don't like the game, it's like you just don't play it. Like play something else. Be more healthy in your life, you know? Usually a mechanic only bothers you because it prevented you from winning. And then you're stuck in the mindset of like you should have won. And that's like just bad already. Yeah, I stopped Strive for that same reason. I played like so many sets and I was like, dude, I can't find what I enjoy about the game. The matches feel too fast for me to like enjoy any aspect of it. Like there's some cool aspects to the game and then like it doesn't ever happen. There are times why I want to play it again, but yeah, the overall system of that game is like not too enjoyable. It's fun in certain aspects, but yeah, not the aspects I enjoy. I hate watching Dragon Ball FighterZ, dude. I fall asleep. I remember watching Dragon Ball FighterZ in the Evo stands, and I fell asleep in the middle of watching Grand Finals. That game is so boring to watch. Like, it looks cool from an outsider's perspective, but when you understand the game, I was like, dude, this game is so repetitive. I heard it's gotten better. But even then, like, yeah. I'm like, meh. I can't watch it. Yeah, I remember very clearly. Just like, I was sitting in the stands with like 4 other friends, and then during both Smash Brothers, at the time there were still Smash Brothers, I believe. Either that or it was a different year that I also fell asleep during Smash Brothers. But I know during DBZ for sure we fell asleep. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if you don't learn it to its core kind of thing, right? You don't... Again, back to our earlier conversation, it's like you enjoy things until you learn more about it, and then you have to deal with it, then you hate it, right? In any game, it's gonna feel that way. Just recently, like playing Marvel Rivals, like the first time I played it, no one knew how to play the game. It was fun as shit, dude. But then the more you played it, and the more you realize, like, oh man, like fucking Hawkeye and Hela are stupid. Everyone just becomes the same. It's like, oh dude, this game is stupid because of this reason. The cycle continues, right? You just hate Jeff? Why do you hate Jeff, man? Jeff's adorable. Iron Fist? Iron Fist is pretty funny too. He just flies across the screen just punching you. Whenever you see Jeff get a multi-kill, you just feel brain turning off. Part of the game, man. That's what I'm saying. The moment you realize, or the moment you just like recognize, like, yeah, it's part of the game, don't get mad at it. Use your evasion if you can, and like the hitbox is bigger than normal. The moment you understand that and just deal with it, it's like, alright, not that bad. I don't know, I think it's adorable that Jeff has the ability to do that. And then like now new strategies are forming around like making Jeff eat your own team. And like, I think that's really cool. I see. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, in the end, like, I'm just kind of joking around with the idea, but like, It's understandable why people hate him. But I'm like, dude, I've seen so many worse like cheese strats that I don't give a shit. Does that look right? What do you guys know? You guys can't tell. Alright, that's bag 34. You felt your brain cells die when you saw 3 of your teammates fall for the Doctor Strange portal cheese strat? And I was like, there's no way you just fell for that. It happens, man. Yeah, the first few times I played Marvel Rivals, I played with like a full 6-stack of friends. Like, the whole time it was a blast. I enjoyed every bit of it. I want to do it more. I played the other day with another friend from work. We had a string of bad games, but I still enjoyed it. But yeah, those teen games, it's rough sometimes, especially with randoms. That can get pretty stressful. That's why I don't play it by myself that often. Yeah, I can't wait for Mai. I am actually genuinely like really interested in learning her kit and playing Street Fighter 6 to a more serious level for a bit. So I am definitely in that waiting room. As for Granblue, I don't really care for Sandalphon. I know he's a popular character, but like, you know me, I only pick fire characters and all. So I don't have a huge interest. But I'll play that game if anyone asks me to. I saw that Ed got nerfed, and while I'm sad I won't be dropping him since he's the reason why I wanted to play Street Fighter back in. He got nerfed, but he got it wasn't like gutted, you know? Like he was more like normalized. Except for like, I don't agree with like one of the changes, but otherwise he's just pretty much normalized. You're pretty much, I mean, you can say that about anyone, honestly. Like, I get it. I really do. But I think Ed was more of a problem than Rashid was. Like, his level 2 is a problem, like, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I mean, games are always ever changing. You never know what's gonna happen in the future. You don't like how he has so much visual color clutter? Yeah, I can't say much about that. The most I can really say about him is like, yeah, his level 2 is impressive, and like, I never really cared beyond that. Like, if I lose to a Rashid, I like lost for like obvious reasons. That's how I've been feeling with the state of that game. It's like, oh yeah, these characters are strong, but like, I don't think I have a huge problem with it because I usually just got outplayed pretty bad anyway. So I'm like understanding of the loss. It's the animation? I mean, that's fair. I personally don't have an issue with it. I think he's just a tricky character. What is this thing? Why do I have to have this super long ass piece? Looks like I'm about to close the top of his head. There you go, my little Charmander. I still think Ed is pretty damn cool though. You can definitely feel his nerfs, but at the same time, like I said, it just feels like more like normalized. I think my most upsetting change for him is the counter hit ducking light kick cannot combo into a second counter hit or a second ducking light kick anymore. I think that was like the most sad change for me. Like, I understand why they had to take that out. But I'm like I got so used to trying to do it that I was like, damn, that sucks that this doesn't work anymore. He's still fun to play though. His DP is slow. Yeah. I've had a few situations where my DP was like slightly late. I can understand that. But I never said it was, you know what, like for me personally, I would never say it was hard for me to anti-air. I would always just blame myself like, damn, I was late. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Hello, baby Spock. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. I got a little sick today. I have like a slight sore throat, and some slight congestion that hit me this morning. I'm not sure if it's gonna get worse or not. There's a whole room in there, right? I could put like so many things in here and hide it. But yeah, I feel okay. I'm just like a little tired, but we're here to finish the Charmander today, you know? Huh. I guess they gave him an eyebrow. I didn't even realize. Yeah, he has a little eyebrow. Okay. Alright, where am I on these instructions? Yeah, in terms of my sickness, I hope it's going away already. I don't feel too bad. I'll probably like take some more medication before I go to bed tonight and just like rest most of the night. I've had a few sick scares over the last like month and a half or something like that, where I would just like feel very feverish for like a night. Take some medicine and then it would like go away. Like overnight it would be like gone. I'd be like, I guess I'm going to work the next day. COVID? Nah, I don't think so. COVID's pretty pretty bad compared to what I have right now. Like I don't feel that bad. If anything, my body's a little warmed up right now, but at the same time, it's like this tends to happen while I'm streaming anyway. Because I do still like feel like anxiety and pressure when I stream, even though it doesn't show as much. So my body does like warm up. My doctor said a lot of people are getting COVID and not realizing it because the symptoms are mild. Did you have COVID before? Yeah, I've had it twice. I've had it twice from what I can recall. The first time... Yeah, the first time was like, I was supposed to take a trip to Vegas to participate in EVO that year, and what ended up happening was like, I think my father got sick. And I remember that very weekend, I asked him like, wait, are you feeling sick? And he's like, yeah, but it's nothing, is what he said. And then like a few days later, my mother at the time came into my room and was like, can you give me a COVID test? I think I have it. I think your dad gave it to me. And I gave her a COVID test and she ended up being positive for it. And then so I called my dad. I was like, hey, you might have it because mom is sick. So he comes home from work, and it's like 10 a.m. or something like that. And he tests, and he has it too. And this is like during the time when like it was really serious when you had it. Like people were like, no, we gotta stay at home, like quarantine and all that crap, right? So he had it. He stayed home. My brother-in-law, I think, also came home, and he also had it. And then my sister and I tested, and we both did not have it at that time. So the whole time I was just like, dude, like, I gotta make sure I don't get sick before my trip. And then like right before my trip, I got tested positive for COVID, and I was like, God dang it. Right, it could be COVID. Either way, it's like a little bit of sickness. I can't. It is what it is. We're at that point where we don't care if it's COVID or not. It's like, feels like a cold or whatever. Bag number 36. But yeah, with the way it's feeling right now, I feel like it's about to go away already, but I wouldn't know for sure. Huh? It says I'm supposed to have a certain piece here. I do not. 36? Did I open the right bag? Yo, dude, don't tell me I don't have this. Oh, what? Wait, what? This one? This is the wrong color if this is it. Yeah, it has to be this one. They gave me the wrong color. It's not used anywhere else, so it has to be that one. You see it? Where? Show me now. Point to it on the screen. There? Where? There? Here? You gotta guide me. Guide me! Was it this one? Yes? Alright. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. Appreciate it, man. Watch, it turns out I read the instructions wrong, and it's like that orange piece that I just used is actually used somewhere else, and I'm gonna be fucking screwed. What would suck right now is if I dropped a piece inside of the head, it would fall like into this belly right here, and I'll be like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna get that out. I can't put my hand into it anymore. I gotta be extra careful here not to do anything stupid like that. Flip it upside down. This thing is heavy. Woo! I almost dropped it. Ah! How much does it weigh? I don't know, dude. I cannot gauge how much it weighs. But I can lift it. It's probably like 10 pounds. I don't know how. It's about 4,000 pieces. So maybe try and weigh it that way. So strong. I wish I was strong. I have been doing the gym stuff, but I skipped out today because I felt sick. I was like, I don't want to accidentally spread this thing if it is anything, so I'm just gonna stay home from the gym today. Yeah, it is for the best. I'll just go another day, especially if I feel better, you know? And honestly, like, even right now as I'm doing this, I feel better than I did this morning. And I haven't taken any medicine since, like, noon. Noon, all I did was take, like, Tylenol. I stayed in bed for most of the day, so I did rest like a lot of the day, like the most of the day, you know? Once I finish this, it's like my intentions are just to go back to bed, like just to rest. The head is closing up, guys. You felt kind of mad this morning, but you had to go to work. Yeah, luckily I had the today off, so that's why I was able to just rest most of the day. Tomorrow I do have to work, but I already told my boss ahead of time that I might be getting more sick, but I will let him know. Yeah, luckily, so far I don't feel like shit. Feel not too bad. Like I said, my body just felt slightly warmer, but I think that's a good thing. That's basically my body like trying to fight off things, I feel like. Like, don't worry, boss, we got this. That is very on brand. Right? They didn't give Charmander a brain, right? He's just empty-headed. Brain empty, head empty. That's why he can just wave with a smile and not give a shit. And maybe it's for the best. Alright, bag number 37. I think this is gonna be the rest of his head. And then bag number 38 is gonna be the flame on his tail. And then we'll be done. I'm so glad I didn't do this on last stream. Last stream I was like estimating to be like 30 minutes to an hour to finish the rest of it, and I was like, do I want to finish it? But I did not want to stream for another hour. So I am glad that this is a whole different stream. Huh. For some reason this piece is not... okay. Imagine if this music finished right as I finished the Charmander. That would've been cool. Slightly too late. Well, actually, I still have a bit more to do. I have to make teeth. The heck? This is a problem. I can't see under this thing. Where would this go? Oh, it's right here. Yep, that's a fang. The only reason I remember where it is without looking at it is because when I was building it, I remember there was like 2 spots where they had like little hooks. It made sense to put that there. I'll fix that there if anything. No, I'm not finished. I got one more bag. I got this last bag, which you guys can barely see, but it's the flame. Which looks like I have to build separately anyway, and then put it onto the tail. So Charmander itself is pretty much done. I'm like kind of scared to move this around too much. Yeah, I'll take a good picture of it later. But yeah, I need to put the flame on his tail now. It's gonna go like right there. Let's go ahead and make this flame really quick. Tilt it really far back, right? I'll take a picture later. I'll take a picture and post it onto all the socials and stuff later. Let's make this flame. We gotta install a lighting kit into it too. And then it'll be officially done. Okay, so there's like this light orange piece, yellows, and orange. Okay. So get the light orange. Yo, Delta, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going, man? It's been a while. Oh, you're playing ZZZ? How's that? Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Akai. I am here building a giant Lego Charmander. I'm actually almost done. We are just making the flame, and then I gotta install a little lighting kit into the thing, make it light up, and then we'll be done for the night. Well, actually I gotta make a Pokeball too. People won't stop talking about it, so you have to see for yourself. What do you think about the game? I haven't played the game myself, because I don't have too much of an interest in those type of like gacha games anymore after playing like Genshin and stuff like that. Like it's pretty and like it hits like a certain like certain factor of like enjoyment just watching a bunch of numbers fly by, but at the same time like I don't know. I personally don't fully enjoy it. You don't know how you truly feel about it yet. I just see why the thirsty ones play it so much. Yeah. I saw the recent patch thing where it's like, oh, you can't stare at that ass anymore because the character fades out, and then they like patch that, and I'm like, dude, this is like the main thing that they want. Like, they don't care about anything else. They're just like, can I stare at this character's ass? Like, I get it, hot anime girls and stuff like that, but like, dude, there's more play and there's more to do, right? Hopefully. But yeah, that's just basically how it is. That stuff sells. And it makes sense. But it's really funny to see like Twitter like talk about how it's like that's the gospel kind of thing. Like, oh, it has to have that or something like that. And I'm like, dude. You did it because you were interested in the weapon contest and to shit talk weapon logic. Ooh. That's an interesting reason to play it for. Dual-wield revolvers, bottomless magazine. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for like Bernice, And her gameplay is like having flamethrowers and doing a bunch of spins with it, and I'm like, that's cool. But people mainly like Bernice because of, again, her ass and like and just her dance in that video. Good night, Kiwi. Thank you so much for lurking. Oh, that thing flew. I'm confused. Why do you... What? You want me to put something there now? Saw someone with an interesting concept, a bow user, but the bow is also a Crescent Moon Warglaive. Ooh. Hi, Lotus. Yeah, it's almost done. I just need to finish this flame and install the light, and then we're pretty much done with the Charmander. And then I just gotta build the Pokeball, I think. How you doing today? Welcome on in. That made no sense. Why did it want to put that orange piece that late? But okay. Oh, this just goes on the tail now? Like this. Bam. Got the flame. You just also got back into streaming. Haven't streamed for the past 2 weeks because of school. Just finished another semester. Just one left. Nice, nice. I took a slight break myself. And this is like the second week since coming back too. Sometimes I forget how to do this stuff. But then sometimes I forget like I'm not really doing this stuff for like that big of a crowd. So just turn it on and just go. It's all about enjoying the process, right? But what if I feel stressed? Everyone's watching me. How the... Oh. What? I am confusion. This was supposed to be like this? Okay. Enjoy. You must enjoy. Don't tell me how to live my life. Felt itchy when I wasn't streaming. Streaming is part of my enjoyment therapy, if you will. Oh, that's fair. I agree with that. I can't say if it's therapy for me. Depends on what I'm doing, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely good for the people that want to do it just because. I agree with that. Stop telling me to flip this thing around. This flame is still going. We must go higher. We must go further beyond. Okay, there better be in one more step because I don't know where this went. Okay, cool. The top of the flame, guys. The camera used to be over here. And then how does this connect? Okay, wait. I need the right angle to look at this. Boom! Flame! You got a flame, which I cannot properly show you guys with this camera. There you go. There is a flame. Alright, that's the end of book 6. And then now we have to do the light installation, which I wonder if it's gonna be complicating. It's like a page of information. Light my bricks. Light my bricks lighting component designed by Lego. Oh. Wires. Components. Maybe I should just do the Pokeball instead and do this on my own time. I don't know what I'm doing here. Lights, battery, flicker effect board, 5cm connector. Place lights inside the 1x1 orange brick and middle 1x2 red brick. Huh? Wait, how? Oh. Okay. No, I don't see. I see a little hole here and a little hole here. Where is... Huh? Oh, no, it's here. Okay. What? Okay. Whoa. Okay, you know what? I'll figure this lighting stuff on my own time. I'm not gonna do this on stream. This is actually a little bit more complicated than I want it to be. And that way I don't have to worry about camera angles and stuff like that too. So what we'll do is we'll put this back in here. Let's just make the Pokeball and call it a night. We put this back in here. Alright, we'll do that. We can put the flame back together. Why is this not connecting on? Instead I broke it in half. I need to open up book 6 again. So this is on the exterior edge. Okay, there you go. Got the flame. How do I put this Charmander? I'll put it like that for now. I don't think I downloaded the instructions for the Pokeball, which makes sense because I never opened the Pokeball. This one shouldn't take too long though. Okay. Got the instructions. Now we build. So my picture idea for when this is done is going to be me holding this Pokeball while standing next to this Charmander. And I'll try to get a picture like that. Hopefully it looks good. Did I get a new profile pic? For what? For Discord? For Twitch? For Twitch? I don't think I've changed it in quite a while. Yeah, I believe it's still the same fire emote that I got when I initially changed my model. Or got my model. That one's still the same. It's been the same for like almost like a year or something like that. Yo, Panda, how's it going, man? The POV? What about the POV? Is it bad? Is it good? Foreshortening shot. What does foreshortening mean? Yeah, I changed the angle so that the head was way more visible when I was building. Ended up working out. Now I get to sit down again because I'm now done with the Charmander and I just need to make this Pokeball. When I point at the camera. Ah. Yeah, the camera used to be way over here. Or on this monitor. Now it's on a different... Well, it's on one of my arms and pointing downward. But yeah, now the whole head was in view when I was building it. Now it's just not in view because I rotated the Charmander to work on the flame. Alright, now I have two halves of a Pokeball. This is how Pokeballs are made, guys. Just so you guys know. Each Pokeball has to be handcrafted. You thought they were made from nuts? Wrong! They're made from Legos. Clearly as I make them right now. I forgot what was Voltorb's lore. Like a discarded Pokeball or something like that? I need to make two of these? Oh my god. Okay. Looking good so far. You dare me to throw the Pokeball once you finish? Throw it at what? I'm gonna throw it at my dog. Be like, I catch you. Charmander? True. That makes a lot more sense. It's gonna burst. It's gonna just break and fall apart everywhere, dude. It's interesting. I went to dog. Yeah, I was like thinking like the first living thing that's in my room or in my house that I'm like, I can probably throw a Pokeball at that. It's living and it's like a Pokemon, you know? I'll make a short video clip of like Charmander just standing there and then the Pokeball hits his head or something like that and me in the background just going, fuck! And then that would be the clip. What do you guys think? Should I make that clip for you guys? I'll post it. And Pokeballs only catch living things? What about ghosts? Right. Ghosts, some ghost Pokemon used to be people, right? Lavender Town, man. This place was scary. The music. When I first arrived there, when I was like freaking in elementary school, I was like, what the hell is this place? I'm scared. Did you see the ghost hand in Pokemon Legends anime? It's been so long. I don't know. I don't think I have. This is probably the last side I have to make here. Yeah, I haven't watched anything Pokemon in quite a long time. I have no idea. I kind of want to watch it. Some of their newer series and stuff like that, but I don't know. I need more of a bigger reason than me wanting to watch it by myself. Oh, damn. Is that real? I haven't watched that. Was a long ass time ago for Pokemon Legends. Ah. There we go. We have all the parts of Pokeball now, and we just need to assemble it all together. The song is still haunting. The circle obviously is not there, but I chose that one for ease of viewing. Yeah, yeah. All right. How do we put this together? So this, and then this goes like that, and then we take this thingy, we attach it to this thingy, we attach this to this thingy. Oh, I definitely cannot throw this. I definitely cannot throw this. There's no way. I already feel how fragile this thing is. You know what? I don't know. Actually, maybe I can. Yeah, I think I might be able to throw this. Ba-ba! Camera. Oh, this Pokeball looks pretty cool. It's a nice size and everything, too. Look at this. This is nice. It might be throwable, but I don't know. I might throw it really softly for the video. I'm having a little too much fun with this. Yeah, the moment I put it together, I was like, damn, this is kind of like a solid brick. Yeah, you see that? Now, obviously, I don't want to drop it from too high, and then this is like a mat too. If I dropped it on the floor, I feel like it would break. Because there's a lot more... Nothing is absorbing its impact, you know? Alright, I can delete all of these. Glue? Yeah, but dude, I don't glue any of my Lego things together. What if I ever have to take it apart because I have to move or something? Charmander! Alright. We're pretty much done for today. Finished a little earlier than I expected, but at the same time, that's what happens when... What kind of monster, right? I don't want to glue my Legos. I never do. I hate doing that. It takes too much effort. But yeah, we're going to be pretty much done for today, guys. I'm going to take pictures and everything to show you guys, too, of the finished product. But I do need to install the light into this thing as well. And I don't want to do that on stream. So, we're going to pretty much end it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the 4 parts of me building a Charmander. What do you guys think? Does Charmander look cool? In terms of a rating, I don't really rate things that much, but you know, this thing was a very expensive purchase, right? I am overall happy with it. If I were to give it a rating, I think I would say like 9 out of 10. The build experience was fine. The only complaints I had was how when I was doing one bag, leftover pieces would be lingering and then be used in another bag. Yeah, that was the main thing. It is real Legos. That's another reason why I'm giving it such a high score in my opinion. Because the quality of Legos is there, right? It's not like an off-brand or anything like that. It's official Legos. The instructions were not that bad. There was like a few minor mistakes here and there, but doable, right? If I were to recall everything that was weird in this build, it was the leftover pieces happened like about 7 or 8 times. And it kept throwing me off because I was like, wait, did I miss a step? Did I forget a piece or something like that, you know? And then they end up getting used like later on. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like there was like 4 pieces. 2 of them got used in the later bag, and then 2 of them got used back in like 2 bags later. So it kept throwing me off. In some cases too, some of the pieces were incorrectly the wrong color. Or at least on the instructions, they were supposed to be a certain color, and I got a different color to use. So it was a little weird to look for, right? Like you guys, if you guys were here for the head building, there was one piece that was like supposed to be green, but I got an orange one. And the only reason why I was able to use the orange one because I looked down the list and I was like, oh, this piece never gets used anywhere else, so it must be this piece. The incorrect color happened about 3 times, so that threw me off in some areas too. But it kind of makes sense. Like if they were like the price range of this thing, right? It was $1,000 roughly, and we did the math ourselves a long time ago. It's like, you know, a quarter a piece. And if I were to order all those pieces myself and buy just the instructions, it would amount to about the same amount of same price. So it makes sense, like price wise, why they priced it at so high. If you don't have the money, I definitely don't recommend it. It's pretty damn expensive, but I like it. Like overall, like I'm happy to have it. While it was being built, every time I passed by it, I was just like giggling. I was like, dude, why does this thing look so adorable? Like in my room, you know? I am definitely happy to have it. But yeah, overall small minor mistakes. Oh, so you're saving up for Rivendell? Nice. Oh yeah, there was one piece too that was incorrect. Like there was supposed to be a piece, I think like 2 times this happened. There was supposed to be a piece that was like a 1x3, but I didn't have it. So since I didn't have it, I had to either fill it up with another piece that I had an extra of, or improvise by like covering it up, because like it was gonna get covered up anyway. So there's like stuff like that. Like those are like really small issues, which is why I rate it so high, is because the build experience, like the build in the end still looks great. Obviously you guys can't see it because it's fucking huge, it's like 2 feet tall. But yeah, where does it go in my room? It does not go on my shelves where I have most of my collection for sure, but there is a cabinet on the opposite side of my room that has like an empty top. Like there's like nothing on top of this cabinet, and it's like, it's not a tall cabinet either. So like it only goes up to like my waist, so like putting it on there is like putting it on a table pretty much. I think that's where it's gonna go. Originally, I did have a spot behind me that currently has a lot of the nanoblocks stuff on top of it. There was originally an empty spot there, and I was planning on putting it there before, but now it's like filled with other Charmanders and other like smaller Pokemon sets. Like there's a Groudon, there's a Armoroge, and a Charizard up there. They're all like from nanoblocks and stuff like that. So it could go up there. It kind of looks nice if it would go up there, but then it's like, where do I put all the mini ones, right? It's up for consideration for sure. Because if I do put it up there, I just have to move the minis. And if I do move the minis, then at least all the collection stays on one side of the room. But there are like big stuff that it's still like in off places. Like the Lego Ferrari is not on where any of my shelves are and stuff like that. The Lego piano is like in a random shelf too, where I have like my collection of cards for Grand Archive and stuff like that. So yeah, there's some stuff in weird places, but as of right now, it's gonna go on top of my cabinet on or my dresser on the opposite side of the room next to my bed. I think that would be a good spot for now until I somehow decide to move all the miniature nanoblocks or something like that. So I'll think about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. That's my rating for the project. I definitely recommend it, but it is on the expensive side. That's the only reason why I would not recommend it. Besides the build experience was great. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go raid. Let's go raid Laika. She raided me a few times now, and I've never been able to raid her simply because I usually stream later. So yeah, let's go raid Laika. She's making a bunch of cards for her followers right now. Really nice, cute idea for her followers for supporting her through Twitch and stuff like that. So yeah. In terms of my next stream, I don't know. I gotta finish Zelda, but next week is Christmas too, and I don't think I'm doing anything for Christmas, but we'll see. If I do stream, it will probably be on Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Stay healthy. I'm gonna try my best to not be sick tonight. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.